Now, with at least 5 more weeks of homeschooling ahead, having access to the internet is getting increasingly important. But millions of children are struggling to join online lessons because they don't have a device or a connection. To bridge this digital divide, the government has been distributing laptops, working together with local charities and the BBC's Make a Difference campaign. Helen Mulroy has been catching up with some of those helping out.
A delivery service with a difference. This is Prem and his tuk-tuk Tara. And it's not food or parcels they're delivering, but free refurbished laptops to families who need them.
When Tara arrives, I just, if I could bottle that joy, wow, incredible.
So far, Prem has collected, wiped and refurbed over 70 devices from his village of Helpston in Cambridgeshire. But he wants to do more.
I've managed to find 21 other people around the UK, and I'm now teaching them and showing them how to do exactly the same. And if I can get a bubble in every postcode, can you imagine that? If every postcode of the UK could find 10 or 5 laptops, how every kid in the UK would have a laptop. We could make it a real difference,
And he's not the only one. Colin in Histon is doing the same, with help from his 13-year-old daughter, Anya.
A huge amount arrived. They were piled up on the dining room table, and then you came along, didn't you, and asked, what did you say?
I asked if I could help because laptops were everywhere. With so many plugged in, it was just laptops everywhere.
Yeah, so she said, how can I help? So I thought, I'd teach you how to do it. So we've actually turned around over 100 devices or computers so far. But really we're focusing on getting the message out there with things like this to tell people to go and do it themselves.
The message from both Prem and Colin and Anya is that time is of the essence. They're encouraging people to wipe and refurb their old laptops themselves and get them to a local school or charity as soon as possible, as children need devices now. And a lack of computers isn't the only problem. Internet access is still an issue for thousands of families across the country.
Nearly 1 in 10 children in the UK are not able to engage online, and for many of those young people, their parents are they'll have 2 parents in full-time work, but because their salaries are so low, so for those families earning between £6,000 and £10,000 a year, about half of those families just are not able to afford access to the internet at the moment.
The government say they've delivered over 50,000 4G routers and almost 900,000 devices. But with schools not set to return until at least March, local people and local communities continue to step up to ensure children can learn online. Helen Mulroy, BBC Look East.